Hello and good afternoon to you. It's Richard from the UK. And hello, I'm going to move this camera a little bit. How's that? Better? Say hello to all the people that have been in touch from Russia, South Africa, Australia, Czech Republic, the United States, South Africa, England, Ireland, Scotland, loads of places. I can't even remember where the people have come from, and I'm very, very grateful that you should take an interest in what I'm doing. As you know, this is my second chat, and it's not really about anything this time. It's just a few gripes I want to get off my chest. The first chat that I did was last week, called Chat 1. Oh, got a pain in my toe. Called Chat 1. Music, Life and Music it was called. Quite profound, really. I enjoyed listening to it myself. And lots of others did as well. So I'm showing off a bit now. I've chosen this music for you because it's relaxing, and it lasts for about 10 minutes, so you've only got 10 minutes of me. Today I met my daughter for an early lunch at a supermarket, and it was good. I then went to into the supermarket to buy a couple of items, and that was good. But I just wanted to tell you how cross I get when, you know, you stand in a queue at a checkout and there's several people waiting to come through, and there's people being dealt with ahead of you, and people are running their trolley into your leg, trying to push you. Well, they're going nowhere. Why do they do that? I just don't understand it. And then when you actually get to the checkout and you've parked your trolley and you've got the bags and you're packing the items in the bags, and you can only go at a certain speed, and the girl on the checkout, she's scanned all these, she's finished, and you've only packed 30% of them, and what does she do? £58.41. What? I'm nowhere near, and the people in the queue are expecting me to get my wallet out, and I haven't even packed the bags yet. What I actually do is I look at them and I glare at them. It really makes me cross, people's impatience. And then I always get in a queue where there's one of the person's items in front of me hasn't got a price on. So somebody has to go down to the store, find the item, and come back with the price. Whew. I don't know. Anyway, I was thinking about the way that people speak. And this girl on the checkout was saying, I think is right. And I thought you did. Think and thought. Think and thought. Think and thought. And then there are people who, and these are professional people too, television presenters, who pronounce the letter H as, yes, you've got it. What is it? What is it? H. H-A-P-P-Y. H. How do you spell it? H-A-P-P-Y. Happy. Think and thought. Dear oh dear. I despair. Anyway, I'm sitting here quite relaxed. I've been playing my guitar. you probably can't see it, but it's very plain that today. You see, another thing that irritates me is people on the roads. They're so impatient. Everybody wants to go faster than I do. Everybody wants to drive into my boot, or what do you call it in the States? Boot. I can't remember what you call it. Maybe you call it a boot. I don't know. And it irritates you. It makes your nerves bad when people are tailgating you. I think that's it. You want to go faster than you are. I mean, I don't tear along. I just go steadily. But no, there's always somebody who wants to go faster. Do you know, another thing that... I mean, I'm not going to go on about moaning because you won't like me very much. But mobile phones are one of the things that I dislike intensely. I took some people for lunch one day, and we sat on a round table, and a gentleman in the little group, he reached into his pocket and placed his mobile phone in the middle of the table with the condiments. Can they not live without the mobile phone? And the speed at which these people text, they can go to 100 miles an hour texting. I don't know how they do it. Have you noticed that a lot of people, when they get a call on a bus or anything, the phone goes and they shout at the top of their voice, and the whole area can listen to what their conversation is, and also they pace up and down without knowing it. 5 steps one way, 5 steps the other way, 5 steps that way, 5 steps... Yeah. And my favourite is when somebody comes to see you, or you meet somebody and you're having a chat, and they, whilst chatting, reach into their pocket, open up the phone and start texting a message to somebody whilst they're talking to you. I give up. Is that a piano? It is a piano. Did I tell you about the food? In the cafe, in the supermarket, this man had some chips and sausage and I can't remember what he had. It was a fryer. And he wanted tomato sauce and vinegar. Vinegar all over. Tomato sauce, one of those sachets, all over, and another one, and another one. Mobile phone by his side, and proceeded to eat this food with his fork upside down, shoveling it into his mouth and dragging the knife like a snowplow to edge the chips onto the fork and fill his mouth to capacity. Dear, oh dear. I despair. I can't even remember what I told you about, because my memory's bad. I think I've covered everything really. I don't know how much music we've got. We've got a little while yet, about a minute or two, so I'll just garble on. I'm very pleased to hear from my friends, and as I say, this is the second little chat that I've done. And I spoke about the silver band in which I played, or with whom I played, with whom I played when I was a lad in the last chat, and that went down well. But this one is supposedly about things that get on my nerves. I mean, what gets on my nerves more than anything is wretched phone calls that keep getting from different countries wanting to sell me goodness knows what. Internet service, investment, roof cladding, and it always comes when it's the most inconvenient time. It'll probably be, the phone will ring in a second. Get ready. That sounds like the end of the music is coming. Look, it's been a real pleasure to be with you again. Hope to see you again soon. What are you doing for the rest of the day? Oh, that's nice. Where? How long have you been doing that? Well, I'm impressed. Anyway, take good care of yourselves and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.